Hello everyone, David Russell Mosley, the enchanted pipe smoker here, coming to you on a very warm July day here in Spokane, Washington. Today I wanted to make a video about some new things that are coming up for me, do a quick review of Galen Leather project that I got recently, and yeah, just talk about a few things that I've got kind of in the pipeline coming up or things that have happened recently. So, let's get in. All right, before we go too far, I am smoking some deluxe burley from my local tobacconist, Tobacco World, out of my Savinelli pipe. You can tell that this pipe's actually pretty old because if you look just right here, you can see that the Savinelli symbol's starting to fade thanks to the various ways I hold this. So, like I said, I wanted to talk about a few things, but before we get into some things I've got coming down the pipeline, I wanted to review something for you, and that is specifically this. This is my Galen Leather A5 Zip Folio. So, doing this with my hands, so you'll have to forgive me if it gets a little shaky. This is my Galen Leather A5 Zip Folio. Galen Leather is a company I've been at least broadly familiar with for a few years now, because I had gotten a pen case from my wife made by them. But they are a Turkish company. Just about every video that reviews any of their products or unboxes any of their products will tell you the story. It's a very sad story, and yet at the end, kind of in a way, a happy story in and of itself. I'm just gonna move that out of the way. But they are a handmade leather company. And so as you can see here, this is one of their leather products, which I had monogrammed, as you can see there. As I said, this is their A5 Zip Folio. And basically what it is it's, you'll see a lot of companies now making leather covers for various notebooks in different notebook sizes. This is more than just a cover. You see, when I open this up, you can see here, and again, I have to pull up even more, so you can see what all I can actually fit inside of there. So some of the things you can see, I keep, a prayer card that I received from a student this past year, which has the Salve Regina, the Hail Holy Queen prayer. It was actually blessed by their priest. So I keep that in here. Behind it, just take that out and sit over there. You can see I've got a ruler that I keep in there for anytime I need straight edges or things like that. The thing you may have just seen me push down, or maybe not, was a 10% off coupon. I've also got a little Pope Saint John Paul II prayer card in here. So one of the things that, one of the reasons why I was so intrigued by this is actually because of this feature right here, which it turns out I can't use quite the way I had intended. So this is a little removable 4-slot pen or pencil holders. You can see here I keep a sketch pencil, an artist pen, and I'm not going to take it out right now, but I've kind of stuffed, if you look in there, stuffed in this last one little sharpener. The reason why I can't quite use it the way I want to is because I use a hardback notebook in here. It's a little bit tougher. If I were using a softback notebook, I think it'd be different. And actually you can see here, the way when I had my pens laid out there, you can see they started making indents into the notebook. But I also keep a little free-floating eraser in here, a miraculous metal, and then I keep 2 pens right over here. And this all fits, honestly, beautifully. I think I've also got a couple of coffee gift cards in here. And then it holds my notebook. And so you can see here, I've got it binder clipped so that when the wind blows and I'm writing in it, the pages don't fly open. This is a Leuchtturm 1917 blank notebook. I've come to just really love blank notebooks. And I like Leuchtturm a lot because they have these page numbers. Comes with a built-in table of contents. So I only really will use this for when I'm doing something for research or maybe for a class or for work. And so if I've written something down, I'll note the pages there. But like for my daily journaling or just, my random thoughts, feelings, whatever, those I won't notate as much. But yeah, I absolutely adore this case. Like I said, it's exactly the right size for me. It fits the things that I need. I could probably fit a few more things in here than I do now. I think every review talks about the zipper, and it's a nice chunky zipper that will take a bit of a beating, and then when you close it up, and then I keep a decent amount in here, but it still doesn't it causes it to bow out a little bit, but I trust the stitching. So that's my review, I guess, of this wonderful notebook. You can see here that they've got the Galen Leather print logo embossed, and it's fantastic. It feels wonderful. I got it in brown. If you get it in one of the Crazy Horse colors, my understanding is that they come pre-distressed. So if you do happen to get one of these notebooks or one of these folios, bear that in mind, right? That it's leather, and especially the Crazy Horses are meant to be scuffed up a little bit, and so they're meant to come scuffed, and they will continue to be scuffed over time. But that is how they're supposed to look. I've seen a lot of reviewers get very confused about that. So know that if you do decide to get one of these, you can, it may come pre-distressed. A couple of other notes just about it, just so you know. If you're interested, again, GalenLeather.com is a great and easy way to buy them. They do ship from Turkey, and they are all handmade, and they're made to order. So they only have whatever is available is what leather they have on hand and the time that they have to make, which means that different colors can sometimes be available at different times depending on what they have in store. I bought mine straight from Galen Leather. A lot of pen websites, Goulet Pens for instance, sells these as well, and so you can get them from there. And I ordered mine on July 1st, and I think I ended up getting it on July 7th or thereabouts. And that was with a brief issue over the note for the monogramming didn't go through, and so they had to reach out to me and ask, like, hey, what did you write down? We couldn't access it through a thing. Like, oh yeah, this is what I wrote. If you order it through something like Goulet Pens, I don't believe that the monogramming is possible, so bear that in mind. If you want it monogrammed when it comes to you, you'll want to order straight from Galen Leather. They are $119 in price, and then from there it is shipping, taxes, and things like that. I think because I ordered straight from Galen Leather, that did up the cost, as did adding the embossing, but still I think total I paid about $145 for this. And for a handmade leather object that I now use every day, I take with me pretty much everywhere I go, absolutely worth it. All right, some updates. So, some updates. So I mentioned at the start of the video that I would be giving some updates just on things I'm working on, things that are going on in my life, and so I thought I'd do that now. First and foremost, some of you know that I have been working at Chesterton Academy out here in Spokane, Washington, the Chesterton Academy of Notre Dame. I've been working here as a teacher and the Dean of Academics for the last 2 years, and starting July 1st, I was officially promoted to full-time headmaster. So I'm now the headmaster of the Chesterton Academy out here in Spokane, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this opportunity to help lead this school and develop our teachers and our students. So if you're in, the Washington area and you're looking for classical Catholic education, come check us out. Also, a few months ago, I got a contract to write another book. As you know, for years now, or as many of you will know who followed, especially my writing, you'll know that for years now I have been working on these notions of the medieval picture of the universe, the planets, and how they were understood, and Lewis's note of them being these like permanent symbols of spiritual, or these symbols of permanent spiritual value. And so I've been contracted by Cascade, which is an imprint of Stock Publishers, to write a book finally on the 7 planets, looking at how Dante and Lewis use them, and then kind of taking that next step forward of, okay, so then what do these characters actually mean for us today? What can I benefit from knowing a proper understanding of joviality? Right? What can I benefit from knowing a proper understanding of the mercurial or the saturnine? And so that's something I'll be working on. That's one of the reasons why actually I got this new folio, was to have something where I could be carrying it around and keep notes with me in it, both for work now as headmaster, but also as I work on this new book. It's my first nonfiction book since I published my dissertation back in 2016. So I'm really excited. So those are the things going on with me. I hope you all are doing well. Again, if you are into the analog, as I am, if you like writing with fountain pens in nice notebooks, I strongly, strongly, strongly recommend the A5 Zip Folio, and just checking out Galen Leather in general. They have a wide variety of excellent gear there, both leather, brass, wood. The brass and wooden objects are made by other companies, and so those run out at different rates as well. But I also just started using Hobonichi Techo daily planner, and so I'm thinking about getting, Galen makes an A6 size, just notebook cover. So it's not like a big folio like this. It's not something that zippers up. It's just a leather cover to kind of help protect your notebook. So I'm thinking about getting one of those from Galen. But yeah, this is, to me, being able to do things like write with my hands, to write things out. I mean, this is how all of my poetry has been written over the last couple of years. It's all usually started and gone through at least one draft, handwritten, before then it gets typed up. I love that kind of thing, and I think that probably a lot of you do as well. And so check out Galen Leather, check out Leuchtturm to see if they've got notebooks that you like, and check out the Hobonichi. Maybe in another video when I've used it for a little bit longer, I'll do a review of my Hobonichi Techo. But yeah, so thank you so much for coming and joining me on this brief tour of things, and live in blessedness. And when you sit in peace with your pipes, think of me.